Hey everybody, welcome back. This is K.R.R. and today on Railway Empire we're doing part 3 of warehousing and separation of freight and passenger lines. So let's get to it. Hey everybody, so here we are part 3. We're going to try and connect a warehouse to Chicago. First we have this, there's no suitable freight, so that means our warehouse is full of corn. I think I'm going to go ahead and reassign him somewhere else. I will go ahead and get rid of him actually. Oops. And I'll create a new one shortly. Now we have 384. That's probably not enough to do a warehouse and a couple of rural businesses and upgrading. So what we'll do is we'll go back to our shareholders. We're going to go ahead and repay them a little bit early, but then we can reborrow the money. We gained him another 50,000 doing it this way. Deficit spending is not always the way to go, but let's start by upgrading Chicago because we know we're going to have to do that. And we're going to have a supply tower. I found it's quite handy that with the supply tower, come on, there we go, that it will, when you go and change some of your lines, it only goes up to that point. So I find that very helpful as just a blocker so I don't get rid of all of my tracks. Okay, so this is still just a passenger line, so we'll go connect that. And there. Go. Run a track out here. Stop there. And let's connect our businesses here. Small train station. There. And here. Connect them. 32,000. Yeah. I'm always amazed at the cost of the track. I feel like some of maybe the challenges or scenarios are more expensive than others, but I haven't actually checked that. Okay. 30,000. Okay, that's not too bad. And then, well, might still not have enough to get it done. Let's get the warehouse in here. Now, as you know, as you're doing live, it's pretty difficult. If you're doing live, getting your money in real time, then it does take a little bit of time to be able to get that done. Oops, there we go. So just kind of have to be a little bit patient. We don't want that. All right, there's another 30,000. And connect it. Oh, darn it. I forgot to create a little junction that I make. So I have a nice straight section. Okay. Connect here. %, much better than 8% for a grade, so, and even a little bit cheaper. And we'll connect over here. And there we go. All right, now we're broke. But what we'll be able to do is set up the warehouse, get it started. Well, we have some cash generate. We're going to be doing logs and milk for the moment. I'll max those. There. And we want to try and connect. See if that'll even work. Ah, it did work. Okay. Now we won't be able to go all the way back to Chicago, I don't think, but give it a try. Oh, no, we can. Good. Okay, and we'll give it some direction. Remember, we like to alternate our lines. Okay, and then, oh, not that way. All right. Do the same here. Nope, opposite way. And up here as well. We're going out this way, so. Right. So we have that going. And our warehouse is ready to accept the items. We just need to get a couple of trains going. I'm going to advance the time a little bit. All right. So it looks like we're going to have to upgrade Madison before we can. Now we can connect it, it's fine. But as we'll start connecting to the passenger line, that's not really what we want to do. So I'm going to advance the time a little bit so that I can at least upgrade Madison, and then we can look at finishing this line together here. And we'll have to make some changes to the line, so let's do that now. All right, so right now we have passenger line, which is on top here. We want that to go to the middle. And that are the two platforms in the middle are our passenger lines now. So we'll make sure we get a crossover junction here. Right. And then we have the current freight line. And connect it down here. For some reason, there's this little visibility section when you go too close to the city. It's kind of interesting. Okay, that's done. And we'll have to work on this a little bit. I think what we'll do is we'll update this also. Go. We don't want it like that. No. Let's go ahead and get rid of this as well. Oh, darn it. Okay. That's why you have to be careful with your your bulldozer. I'll just get rid of the whole thing. It's fine. Okay. So connect to our upper platform. At least I didn't lose the money. I got it right back in my refund, so that's good. And Actually, I think I'm going to have to have it on the lower section because these are connected to my other warehouse. Although I can just change them. Okay, it'll still work. It'll still work. Let's continue. Okay. Gotta put the signals back on there now. Put this the other way. I don't know how many times I've mistakenly thought I was hitting the shift button, and obviously I was not hitting the shift button and controlling where my bulldozer was going. Okay, so now we have a free line here. Run this through our supply tower and stop it right there. 26,000. Oh, we already have that, so let's connect up. Might just make it. And okay. Yeah, we were sort of ran out of money right before the end. No, that's not going to work there. Okay, 35, 39. All right, perfect. Well, it works. Let's get our directions going. And our other signals. I don't know why it thinks it needs a signal there. That doesn't make any sense. Put one there, perhaps. Okay, so now we have actually connected these rural businesses to the warehouse. We're going to change these. Oops. We're going to have these go to this warehouse here. So it goes along the freight line only. We'll have to go with the cache that we have, and we'll set up the other one to go there too. So right now I'll be able to use all of them. Madison and Chicago will be able to use warehouse 2. Let's get another one. No, I think I didn't set up to go to the first warehouse, so my bad on that. Yeah, we're going to have to put a supply tower in here. Now I actually have cache. Start with one there. Okay. So now we have 3 goods coming into warehouse 2. Let's set up a to go here. Use the larger train. And you can see that Madison is growing. It's ready for another business. Oh, they have lumber down here at Rock Island, so maybe what we'll do is we'll change one of these. Since we don't have any wood, let's change it to lumber. There we go. Again, we'll do 60. We're not going to have any milk there. So we'll leave that right now. I'm not sure what else we're going to put in there yet. They have some lumber. I'm going to have to get some wood there, though. So, okay, so right now we do have two warehouses in 3 cities. I have one more connection to make so that we can get access both warehouses to all 3 cities. 89,000 might work. Da-da-da. Lots of cloud cover. All right, that looks horrible. Let's see if we can straighten that out a little bit. Okay. That's better anyway. Here. This won't come cheap though. Okay, there we are. Well, we could probably move it in a little bit more, but it doesn't need to be too far out. This is just a crossover. Gosh. Come on, work with me here. Work with me. Close enough. All right. Connect this one here. All right. Probably need a little more cache to finish this particular one, but we'll run the clock a little bit up. And we are into May. We're still just in the second year now. It's 3,000. And see, you're watching a Madison warehouse. All right, that's good. That'll get us at least connected. Let's get the I think we want this one to go the other way. Right. That'll be the same as the track there. Okay, good. And more signals. Okay, now we can connect. We should be able to connect everything. Let's see what we can do. We'll go from here to warehouse 2. You'll see that it goes along the freight line. Now it isn't going to be quick. It's probably be 7 or 80 days. But, you know, get a couple of them going and they can alternate. Let's use a larger train. So it's about 74 days. That's okay. We'll end up having another one on there. So it's not so long a wait because it's going to be 74 days one way and then 74 back. So, or maybe that's round trip 74. Duration. Okay, so now we're all connected. We could put another connection here so that we could bring milk or wood over here and still have room. We could bring wood here because Rock Island's doing lumber now, and likely Madison will do silk or cloth, something like that, which they can get from warehouse 2. But also one point I wanted to make was that now we can have Chicago go all the way to Rock Island through warehouse 2. And, well, we don't need to go to Rock Island, but we want to go to warehouse 2. And you see it's taking the separate freight line. And we're just taking freight there. So now we can get corn and meat and beer, or bring meat there. Also use the John Bull train. I think that's going to work better. And on that same note, I believe we can bring cattle now to Chicago and it automatically routes through the freight line. So now they can start getting cattle. I don't have to go down here and spend another $150K to pick up this cattle here from the Walker breeding. I already have it on my network. So this is very convenient this way. So we have two warehouses in a 3-city cluster. We'll be able to upgrade our warehouse here and have that 6 and 6. We'll have a total of 12 goods that we can service this area. And then what we'll do is we'll be spanning out to Grand Rapids and Toledo and carry that same thing forward. It'll probably be either Chicago, Grand Rapids, and Toledo, or Indianapolis and Toledo and Grand Rapids. So that's I think that will end this episode here. And if you like this video, smash that like button, just smash it, or hit subscribe. Thanks very much for your time, and I'll see you next time on Railroad Empire.